Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel. It's lovely to have you here, and yeah, happy Christmas, because it should be Christmas Day when you see this video. So I as you know, if you've seen my Christmas Eve video, I haven't filmed for a while, and yeah, I kind of lost the plot with what I was doing. So I have got a journal started, I know, but it's away. Everything is away now for visitors over the Christmas period. Gosh, my hands are in a state from cleaning. Yeah, so I just had a look on my shelf, seeing what I've got, and I've got these envelopes just sitting around waiting to have something done. So some of them are all old, they're very thin, those Christmas card envelopes, a couple of my dyed and inked, painted that one envelope, couple of window envelopes, and yeah, and some Christmas card envelopes that people did or didn't. That one's written on. That says Dennis and Neil. And a really big one there, yeah. I think that might have been Neil's. Oh, so I thought I'd just put them together and see what kind of a journal I can make with them, just have a little play. No idea what it will look like or what will be happening. Yeah, and then cover them with some paper. So I'm thinking I'll put it together first, and then maybe I will cover it in, start covering it and finish covering it in another journal. So let's have a look. Another video, not another journal. So we have it staggered. That one round the back maybe. Just have a little play. They're quite thick. So you could, what we're going to do with that flap, I don't know, might fasten the flap down, we'll see. Just try that like that for now on there, because I'll have to decide which one to glue on first anyway, won't I? It's quite a big flappy one, that one, isn't it? Should we have that one in the middle then, and that one in the middle? So it's going to go like that. We'll have one on here then. Let's have this, one of these lovely, yeah, that just fits nice actually. Coffee dyed ones on there. Yep. That's big. I'm still not convinced about that one. It's a big flip up, isn't it? Do I want, no, I don't want it that big going up there. Let's have a smaller one going up there. Just one of these plain, thinner. We're covering them with papers, so we'll have that one like that. So that one will open out there, that one will open up there. So I probably just want one to open up this way. I probably won't use those window envelopes on this. They are a bit big, aren't they? What else have we got? So let's use some of these plain white ones up, because let's move that one out of the way. They won't get used to anything else, will they? Are you too big? No, I could take a little bit off you. So you could go under there. I've got the window open today. It's beautiful, beautiful weather out there. Yeah, I'll need to take a little bit off that. Let's do it now then. So yeah, if you've been with me a couple of days, you will know that I pulled my back. Of course I did, I was bound to, really. Getting ready for Christmas. So I'm not where I should be. I'm a little bit behind, and yeah, I'm not sitting too long because of that now. So yeah, it won't be a really long video, but it will be a video to maybe get your juices, creative juices flowing if you are if you're all done and dusted on Christmas Day. Or you're not doing anything on Christmas Day, or you're watching it at a later date. Right, how many? It's not a lot of pages there, is there, actually, for a journal? So let's have a new there, view there. Let's get another one of these white ones on, shall we? Shall we have one top and one bottom? One of these. Gosh, this is going to be a maze, isn't it, when I decide what's going in. So those two will go in and open up. So it's going to be like a flippy envelope journal, isn't it? That one out there. That one we said over there. Oops. And then that one over there. Is that enough, do we think? Or do we want another one? So we can get this one on here and really go for it. Right, that was the easy bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, now all I've got to do is decide what's going where. Now I wonder if... No, I can't stick all those down. It's bound to interfere with something, but I can definitely stick those two down. I'm pretty sure, and I don't need as much as that. I'm going to cover this back. Now the papers that I've got here with me, waiting to be done and didn't get done yet, are Christmas Botanical Junk Journal Kit by Collage Type, I should say, on Etsy. I think I might have used it last year. I'm pretty sure I did. Just don't matter how straight that is. And I think I didn't fill my art glitter. I said I was going to. I think that's what I'll use. And then I've got part of it made, part of it anchored down. I hope I haven't missed anything out, but I don't think I have. So that golden coloured envelope, I'm just going to glue the flap down inside. We've got you where you should be. Make sure we have that. You know, and I said it doesn't need to be straight. It's a good job, isn't it, looking at that cut? Gosh, yeah, it's going to be covered with some of those papers I just showed you. Yeah, it's not a lot of glue coming out over there, but like I say, it's going to be glued over the top. Oops. Okay, so just pop that out of your way. I have pressed play, haven't I? Yes. Right, so I've got those two stuck on there. Not very level. Look, didn't even think about that, did I? I could have stuck that one on then. I'm just wondering if I should go a top or a bottom with it. Oh no, I'll stick to middle. Stick to middle, and again cut a lot of that off. I love playing with projects like this when I don't really know what the outcome of it's going to be. It's just fun playing with the bits. I'm sure you've heard me say that before, because it is one of my most favourite things to do. Just grab stuff and play with it. So I've got one that way, one that way, one that way, and we're sticking this one. Yeah, I'm sticking this one down. Okay, that will be covered as well. Should have staggered those completely if I was going to stagger them, one to right to the top left and one to the bottom right, but never mind. Yeah, so that one can go on. So it would have been a very simple just glue everything on. I just wasn't sure if something was layered under here. Oops. Now, because this one is silver and not white like those, I'm going to have to make sure that I mat this piece pretty well. This back envelope that's covering all the flaps, so I haven't got any of the colours of the flaps showing. I suppose I could always put lace on if that happens, or trim. Yeah, I could. Of course I could. Okay. Yeah, we've got the makings of a flappy thing. Now, am I going to have you as a pocket? Let's glue that bit down for now. And I'm wondering if I ought to put it'd make a nice pocket, wouldn't it? I was going to say a divot in it, but there's no point in doing that till I've covered it. Yeah, so that would make a nice pocket to slide something in, or I might open it at the top, but still it needs to go on here. Where was that going? We'll sort that one out in a minute. Let's put this one on here. So we do want you kind of central. there. Like that. Make sure it opens okay. Yep. Flippy Flippy Flappy. And then, yeah, we were having this one over here, weren't we? Oh, you're going to cover that beautiful envelope, which I didn't want to cover. I wasn't going to mat over that, I was going to leave it. So, how else can I do it? I could put it on there like that, can't I? Yeah. And it's going to be matted on top, you know, with some papers, so yeah, we're going this side. So I expect you've got loads of envelopes if you're a junk journaler from the Christmas period, from cards and perhaps even junk mail. We get a lot of that this time of year as well, don't we? What are you doing with your envelopes? Let me know. Okay, I think that's going to be nice. Nice little something or another, yes. Right, let's put the pin in here and start covering some of them. So where shall I start? Back, middle, front. What do you think? I probably ought to start on here, didn't I? Let's have a look. I haven't had the papers out yet, so there are journal pages, I know, but I'm assuming I've also got some full. Oh yeah, so the journal pages are made, I've printed back to back, so that, oh dear, take you out, you're a dud, half done. So they're journal pages. Maybe I put it there to remind myself I needed to print one, yes. So I'll put those back because I will make those into a little journal. I might even put it with this envelope. Oh yeah, I thought there would be, look. I thought there would be some portrait ones, and the name usually does. That's gorgeous. I'm liking this one straight away, so I'm not even going to look through the rest. Okay, let's find the corner that I want. I definitely want that bird and the American Book Company stamp on it, so let's get the top off. It's not printed very straight on the page, is it? I have to have a look at the feed, my printer feed, and see if it's come loose. I should have cut it by hand anyway. Well, I've got a nice straight top now, haven't I? Sorry if those scissors are right in your face. Get rid of those bits. Don't be leaving bits in here for Mum to find when she gets up on Christmas morning. Okay, so now what? Let's use a pencil. Oh, don't you fall on me. A pencil, she says. Pencil, okay. And I can, oh, now then we want this side. And a tiny bit of that is going to show, isn't it? It's impossible to completely matte. Completely cover. I want it kind of there. And there. I'm hoping when I take the bottom off I'll be able to get the side in the cutter, but we'll see. If not, I'll have to stop and do it on the big cutter, which will be a bit of a pain. Yeah, there's no way that's going in there. Oh, and I've put the big one away. Let's see if I can do it on my this. If I can get everything out. And a knife. So excuse me a moment. There we go. Right, now, where was the line there? must fit just. If I can square that and that there. Oops, sorry about the noise, and I'm sorry if there's any glare. It's making sure I get that straight now, really. I need to go up one square so I can see the squares both sides of the paper, if you know what I mean. That's it. I think so. So if I line that on there and that on there, oh, that's my pencil mark. No, I want to be back a bit. Sorry. So much easier to just pop it in a guillotine or a cutter, isn't it? But there we go. Put that away. Don't want to be bleeding this Christmas, and I don't want to have to go to A&E because our poor old nurses are on strike for a living wage, bless them. Well, some of them, obviously they're not all. Alright, it is quite... Right, let's see if I can ink the edges up so that they're reasonable. I never thought about using the... Well, that's junk journal. We'll just go with it if we can't, but let's see if we can just make them a little bit uniform. Obviously it's going to be a slightly different colour on each envelope anyway. Just did my finger then, did you see? I've now got a distressed finger. It goes with the rest of me that's distressed this morning. I shouldn't be because the birds are singing. Right, which way up are we going? Let's make sure I put it on the right way up. So that's the top. That's going on there. Yeah, I think if I go further over to the right, yeah, I quite like that actually. That might end up with some lace down it. So I won't, I'll go right in the middle like I said. So what glue shall I use? Right, Colalite. I mean, there's so many different textures on those envelopes, and there's a couple of shiny ones. So I think I will. There's not a lot. Oh, I undid it completely. Not a lot left. What's happened? Oh dear, done something to me glue. That's it. Not a lot left in this, so I don't know if there'll be enough even to do the whole of these envelopes. Probably not. Oh, that's a bit much there, Denise. Oh, I probably could do with my spreader, but I haven't got it here. I can't reach it, so we'll go without. At least it's printed on nice thick 120 paper. Over a bit. Yeah, and the thing about Colalite is it will slide. It slid with me. That's nice. Nice to see it on a big, a big piece. Normally my journal wouldn't be that big. That envelope is a nice big envelope. Okay. Why didn't I cut two while I was at it? Although that one can be matted, can't it? Because it's got all the ephemera there. It's all one colour. Is this all ephemera? Let me have a look now. I like that one. And if I could put these that way. No. So I need the top off. I'll take, there. Oh dear. I don't know what that is. Maybe a taxi picking somebody up. They tend to honk, don't they? And again, I'll shave that. Yeah, you can see, just like the other one, the paper wasn't square in the printer. That's it. And gone in the envelope. Like I say, we're only matting this one. Oh, it's nearly right. I'll take that bottom end off. We're practically the right length. Wow. Super. So, we don't need an awful lot of there, do we? I really don't cut it by hand though, or shall I? Shall I or shan't I? Where's the bin? It's over there. Let me get my ruler and see if I can... Where was the mark there? Yeah, so it's literally the ruler's width in. Although the paper wasn't straight, was it? So that may not be. Oh, and I've moved it. Let's give it a go. In the interests of not sitting too long, as I said I wasn't going to. And done 20 minutes more, out for 10 minutes yet. Oops. Let's get rid of some junk off this desk. Oh, I wanted that at the top. I don't think it matters, but just a little bit too long. I didn't do it quite short enough that way. I'm sure it fitted last time I looked, but I didn't want a lot off. No. That's it. Now it's kind of matted all the way around. Okay, let's get that one on then. And we can have a, oops, get some of these covered, then we can have a think about for tomorrow what we're going to do with it, what ephemera we're going to put in it, and we're going to put the journal in. Yeah, a bit interesting. How we're going to decorate the very front of it. Nice, I like that. Pretty paper. I think it's meant to go the other way, I don't know, but you know, it's a damask type paper, so it doesn't matter. Are we having those two? We could have one like that, and then, well, you can tell. No matter which way you cover it, Denise, you can tell they're not level. Let's do something on this little front one, shall we? I'll just put some more. Just going to use the papers and just, you know, cover them all with these papers, and then we'll decide what topper or whatever we want on it. So I want a fairly plainish one. No point in putting, although I do love that. Oh, and I love that ABC as well. Yeah, but you're going to cover it over. Plain is what you said, Denise. Plain. So a topper can go on it. Okay, so I should be able to, in theory, cut a square. It's 15 by 15, I'm guessing. Yeah. What does my chopper go up to? 13. How very annoying. Okay. Oops. I've got a box on, I can't move my ruler along. 15. There. I do want it in just a little bit, don't I? I probably should have done this way first, shouldn't I? Yeah. So I'm going to cut it at 15.5 that way, because it's going to need squaring up. Okay. I did do it from there, didn't I? Try and get some of your pencil mark on there, Denise. That's better. Okay. Yep, still not quite square, so let me square this up. I need to be square with that top. Is my mark still there? It is. Right. Are you still 15 across? You're more than 15 across. So let's cut this now at the 15 that way. Yeah. Oh, it's only 14.5 now that way. It's 15.5 that way, so we want a centimetre off or thereabouts. Oops. Let's see. Let's offer it up rather than keep cutting and see where we're up to. Yeah, that's inside, it's fine. I might need to just put a little bit more. I just get a ink, that's the word, around the edges. Here, bring this white down a little bit. So I'm putting creamy pages on, so whoops, don't really want bright white. Didn't knob that one off, look. Just put it straight on. That's it, it'll disappear under there. That's better. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is ink this edge as well. So what have I done? I've done the back, the very back, and the inside back. This is the very front, so maybe if I get the inside front done as well, that will be a good place to stop. And we want one the same size as this. Yep, like that. Where is Kalal? Oh, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's oh, which seems like a very easy job. So if I've got more envelopes, I've got thousands and thousands of envelopes. So this would be a good way to use a few of them up, especially the, you know, the unusual shaped ones, like the size ones like these. Okay, so we're looking at something 15 by 15, and it can be pretty. I wonder if that could be 15. No, too big. I love those numbers on there. Letters even. Yes, I do know the difference between letters and numbers. So I've got that. So I'm trying to make it wintry rather than Christmassy, which it mostly is. It's botanical. It's more like winter botanical, but it has got a Christmassy theme going to it. But obviously Christmas will be a distant memory very soon. So we want it about 15, didn't we say? So if we go about there and then straighten it up, then I'll have a nice square corner to measure my 15s. You just have to believe me if I'm not making sense, but I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, so 15 that way. That's there. And 15 this way. I should have perhaps gone lower down, but no, we'll go with the plain. The plain's got to be used as well, hasn't it? It has. Where did we go there? And there. Okay, let's see if this one fits as well. Right, I need to ink that along there, and then, like I did before, round the edge of this. So probably this first. So when this is finished, I am going to go and have myself a lovely bubble bath, a lovely Christmas Eve bubble bath, and dry my hair, paint my nails, and then yeah, a little bit little bit of, you know, kitchen prep, dinner prep, and like I say, changing the bedding. Am I sealing that one shut? I think. Yeah, I'm just going to mat onto it. I can always open it this edge if I want to. Okay, so that should be fine. Let's get rid of these. This is the beauty of using one kit for it as well. I don't have to think about what, oops, inside, what tones and things like that go. So you guys that are doing Christmas will no doubt have your prezzies open now and know what you've got. By the time you see this, I will have, but as I'm filming it. They're all sitting downstairs waiting. I think I told you Neil and I are not buying presents for each other until the January sales. Well, we're choosing our own rather than, we're going to get, things we want. I think Neil wants to buy some. It might sound boring to some of you, but he wants some power tools. He's got power tools, but he wants some, I don't know what. He wants some power tools, that's all I know. And we're having a TV between us for the bedroom. Smart TV, so I can watch YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what I want or what I'm going to spend mine on, but I'm lost. That way up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that way up because of that. That would have been lovely on the front actually, wouldn't it? Yeah, I definitely think I want some lace down there. So we've got the front, upside down, that's why yours wrong way up. Oh, look at those threads. Wow. Right, hands up if you were telling me, because I just know some of you will have been, quite a few of you, you'll be like, no, Denise. I know you do. Thank you. I didn't hear you this time. I wasn't listening. Too much gossiping. Phew. Right. I was going to say I should write top on it, shouldn't I? I should have written top on it. Shall I write it on here? Because that's going to be covered. Yeah, let me just write on them, and then I won't do that again. We think. Top. Right, that should make life easier, shouldn't it? Top. The sort of things I'd be telling kids at school to do. Organise yourself. Top. And it should be, I'll write that on there gently. I don't know if I'm covering that with anything much. Okay, yeah, once I get something on that's, perhaps on here that you can see is that way up. What time have I got? Yeah, no, I don't think I ought to sit any longer. So, yeah, maybe I'll get in front and tomorrow we'll have an hour video. If I do 2 half an hours, completely covering it and then having a play with it. It's nice and thin at the moment, isn't it? But I think once it's matted both sides, and then I might have that journal in there actually with these. Could always fold. No, I could fold those and put a crease in, a spine in. Yeah, might do that. So I might put a spine top and bottom so they sit, and there. Yeah, so they all kind of sit like a box over a journal in there. That's a good idea. How will I attach my journal? Don't know. I have to have a think about that one. Oh dear. Don't know if that's the wind at the door or the cat at the door. Right, I better go. And yeah, have a lovely Christmas day. And I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye for now.